Hey bros, this was a run done on September 21st at about 2 p.m. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, and you know what? Subscribe to the Twitch as well. I'm not sure if anything happens at all during the run, but after the run something does happen. Or right before the cooldown period, something does happen. This is the warm-up. And I fixed my chest mount. I added some duct tape with a piece of fabric underneath the duct tape, so the clip doesn't rub, or it doesn't click against the piece of plastic as much. Let's see what it sounds like during this. Like, we're not going to hear any k-k-k-s. We're just going to hear my feet and my breathing. Oh, what did I do there? Oh, the puppies! Look at this is something that happens. Oh, everything's happening right now, dude. I gotta play this through. Skateboarder comes through. I can't push like that. I push Mongo. I think it's called Never Mongo. No, I push. Look at this. Oh, I pressed the back button. I push Goofy. No, that's not. I think it's Mongo and Never Mongo. Look at these pups. There's two of them. Look at them. Oh, am I on the audio capture? Am I unmuted? Yeah. Am I good? Can you see the entire screen? Look at these two pups. They're waiting for just, I guess, their owner? I don't make a big deal of them. I don't want to scare them. They seem like they're like in the middle of sleeping. Pups. And then they bark. Bark. That's all they give, is just a single bark. The warm-up. This crossing guard says something to a student, and I could have sworn she was talking to me. Not there. Honey, you crossing? I didn't say anything though. And then I saw that guy around the corner. Oh, I wait for a car here. Wow. I wait for a lot of cars here. I just missed the green light. I could have sprinted, I should have. But I don't like to risk it just in case someone's making a right turn from the other side there. People do not care about pedestrians when it comes to making a right turn at the green light. Especially on this road. This road's insane. It has its own arrow. This road is a main road in this town. This is a 25-mile-an-hour road that people go 40 on, mandatory. If you don't go 40 miles an hour on that road, you get honked at. Up here. All the way up here. There's a lot of people in the road here. Did I go around? No, I went under the sign though. I had to duck. That sign could have clipped my head. Could have scalped me. I didn't want to risk walking into the street and like making a car get all antsy and beep their horn or swerve at me spitefully. Here comes the breathing. As soon as I crossed Chester Pike, that busy street, I began the actual run. I wonder if my breathing's gonna change over the next year. Since I'm gonna quit weed forever, I bet my breathing is gonna be noticeably different 1 year from now. Not within the next 6 months. I can't expect my lungs to recover that quickly. But they'll certainly recover over the next year or two. Not completely. There'll still be some blackening in my lungs. But I bet my capacity is going to increase. The high school. There's some high schoolers against the school. I guess the gym crew. Just chilling outside though. They weren't doing their normal walks. Walking around the baseball diamond. Or the field. I think that was a thing to do in high school. Walk around the field. This isn't the good part of the run. The good part's coming up. This is a good part. It's always a good part to cross this road. This road's 420. See, I agree. Let's see if there's any complications. I can't remember if there were. I guess not. That car's going pretty slow. Oh, next vid. Now play it through. Now we're in peaceful mode. Although I only do 2 laps in this place. I should have done like 3 or 4. Although my quads are now feeling it. They were even feeling it during this run. They were kind of painful to the touch because of the track session I did last. But I'm pretty sure I'm going fairly fast during this run. I'd say I'm doing like 8-minute miles the whole time. I forgot which path I wanted to be on. I thought it was this path here. I was gonna like merge into it. I was like, wait a minute. There's a further down path. I'm gonna go all the way down to the bottom. This is kind of like a hilly place too. Not a hilly place, but there's 2 hills. There's an uphill and a downhill, uphill, downhill. That's what I came here for. Gotta get them hills in. Always be hilling. Don't choose a route just because it's flat. Go out of your way for the hills, to enjoy the hills. To then enjoy the straightaways. The straightaways? To enjoy the flat runs. Should I really play this through? Yeah, I will. There's a lot of clicking, actually. It seems like it's happening because of my running. Like instead of clip, clip, clip. It's like doop, 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 doop. Why would that be? It's not going. I didn't put duct tape on the other side, actually. That could be the reason. It's going with my breathing. That probably is the problem then, because every time I breathe, every time I'm exhaling, my chest goes inwards, and the other side of the clip could be touching a piece of plastic. Although it's happening on the inhale. It's actually happening because of my breathing. Something's clicking because of my breathing within my chest mount. We'll get it narrowed down eventually. We'll get all the noises taken care of by winter. See, now there's no noise, but I'm not going as hard as I was. I slowed down a bit. Someone's on this pathway. I make extra room for her. Because I'm breathing so heavy. I'd rather not be near her. Although I was kind of close to her. It doesn't matter. I'm allowed to be where I want to be. There's a squirrel here. Runs from me. And the same squirrel's in the same spot. He's like right over there. Right there. No? Maybe not. Maybe here? Leave it in the comments below. Did you see the squirrel? I know the squirrel. I aggroed a squirrel twice there. I got 80% aggro on him. But he fled from combat. As most squirrels do. Fun fact, when my grandparents were growing up, this entire field was underwater. This used to be a lake. This entire place used to be a lake. No longer the case. Either the breaking of dams or just the way the water's been flowing over the years. Or the increase of dams upstream. That's probably the reason. More dams created upstream over the years. The entire field used to be, the entire bottom of this place used to be underwater. Maybe even like this part right here used to be where the water began. I'm not sure. I've never seen images of it. Now I'm thinking it's inside the camera, housing itself. Let me turn the volume down a bit. I have all the pieces of paper in place. No, it's my breathing, that's right. It's not clip, clip. It's not like clip, 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 clip. It's every time I inhale, something with the way I inhale and the way my chest mount is situated. Almost done. Gotta get to the top of the hill, of course. Why do we come here but to do every hill possible? It's just such a good thing to not have to deal with cars. That's why I love running in places like this. You don't have to look at where you're going. Or you don't have to look at cars or worry about cars. Just go to a spot where you can just run. Of course, I'm trying to keep it low distance today. This was a 4-mile run. I'm not going to show you it twice, but just know that I'm doing it twice. Oh, I want to see the downhill part. Let's see what let's listen to the clop in here of both my feet and the camera. I do kind of notice there's a bopping. There's like a plate, a plastic plate that goes on my chest where the GoPro is situated. Maybe when I'm like breathing, it's like wobbling. Maybe it is the GoPro wiggling around itself. Oh, you know what? I don't have a piece of... No. There's a piece of foam that pushes it back and forth. The GoPro should be against the housing. Maybe I'll add some more paper next run. I'll add some paper to the front. This time I'll put some crumpled up paper. Right now I just have folded paper. No pedestrian. Oh, the squirrel. Did you see the squirrel? Did you see the squirrel that time? Did I see the squirrel? Leave it in the comments below if you saw him. I usually make noises at squirrels, or any animal. Any animal that like skitters when I'm near it. I usually try to mimic the animal noise. That's a squirrel. I guess. I didn't mimic the squirrel this time, though. Now the way home. Oh, there's a balloon in the air. I get it on camera. Let's look at that balloon. Oh, you know what else I want to see? I want to see myself cross this street. Missed it. Damn, I'm going to have to watch it. That doesn't matter. I'm watching this video for myself. There's a school bus that stops. And there was a car coming the opposite direction that was slowing down. That was looking like they were coming to a stop. But they just didn't want to stop. But I just decided to go and hope that they stopped completely. I don't care if they went in front of me or if not. But let's watch it. Someone behind. Like this guy. He was coming to a stop. Looked like he was going to stop. I just like said, fuck it, I'm going. That honk was from someone behind. I guess like behind multiple cars in front of the school bus. Or behind cars behind the school bus. Like 5 cars back that doesn't know that there's a school bus in front of them. Honking their horn because they're pissed that they had to come to a stop. There's a balloon, you see it? Oh, don't even tell me that tree's in the way the whole time I'm looking up. Nice, you see it. And you see up my nose, too. Any boogies? Leave it in the comments below. Is that a person in front of me? No, it's a statue. Okay. It's a lion statue. The tiger poster. Let's put him up. Do I have the tiger poster available? The tiger? Oh. I have to put it against... There we go. The tiger? The tiger? No, that's not even the tiger poster. Where is the tiger poster? The tiger? The tiger? The tiger poster. The tiger poster. Those are parents waiting for their children. It's a beautiful thing to see. Can't be too safe when it comes to letting their kids out of school buses. Can never be too safe. It's a good thing to see parents waiting for their children at the school bus stop. Multiples too. Like they look forward to seeing each other every day, I bet. The gathering at the school bus stop. Can't see any students on the way back. I was hoping to see like some soccer playing or something. That'd be cool. Although that's not the reason I choose this pathway. This street here is pretty busy. If I can avoid a busy street, just to avoid exhaust, I do it. But there's no way to go through the high school. I can't run through the high school field. I guess I could. No, I better not risk it. Not during school hours. I was gonna cross. No, I did cross, okay. There's a dude weed whacking, but that's not the reason I crossed. I crossed because I don't like dealing with that. The street up here is pretty dangerous. I'd much rather jaywalk here than cross the street legally up there. I stayed in the grass for a while, but that was because I didn't want to merge onto the sidewalk to make them think that I was going to stay on the sidewalk. Since I was the one merging, I just stayed in the grass. And here, passing this lady, I don't even take it to the left. I actually run in this person's yard. I don't care though, because I'm making the turn anyway. I felt it the best thing to do. Although I'm sure their yard gets abused by people like me doing that. Moving out of the way of other people on the street, walking on the grass. It took me forever to cross this street. Oh, I forgot there's a kid here. I think he runs into the wall. Like I give him plenty of room. I even like tuck my arms in. And I can't hear. I'm pretty sure he skidded against. I think he like skid his handlebars against that concrete barrier. Not my fault. Nothing you can do against. Nothing you can do on that bridge. I'm not gonna walk into the street and get hit by a car. I'm not gonna hop that concrete barrier to get hit by a car. Nope. Cannot cross. When do I cross? I can't wait to watch myself cross. This is how you should always cross the street. Watch me do it. You don't go diagonally. You make the hard turn to just get across that street, especially on this street, the 45-mile-an-hour street, the mandatory 40-mile-an-hour street. That's how it's done. I don't know who that was. I don't think that was that truck, was it? How much room did I give him? I'm gonna look at that again. He's way back there. He doesn't have any reason to complain. Make that 90-degree angle, and then account for it on the other end. Is it this truck that makes that noise? No, I doubt it. That doesn't sound like a truck noise. My truck would be much louder than that. But someone does rev their engine because of me at this intersection. There's no mistaking it. He does it because I'm there. Shirtless dude, gotta rev my engine to prove that I'm stronger than him. Truck driver brain. I don't know when it occurs. I am looking where I should. Oh, keep going? Yes, good. Is it this white truck? It might be this white truck here. It's about to make a turn. Listen to him blast his engine. Here's what I'm gonna watch. Someone yells at me. Who was it? Now, if I wasn't recording, what do you think would have happened instead? They would have tossed something at me. But because I have my GoPro on, they were courteous. Listen to that shit. Into the back of a school bus. Like, how long does a school bus pass? The school bus isn't even moving yet. It's just chilling. Okay, there's the school bus driving. Maybe it's like 50 feet ahead. Now listen to this truck. Now, what do you think the reason for that was? Me. And I can say that confidently. Because it happens to me more than I can... It happens to me on multiple occasions during each run I go on. I shouldn't be running down this alleyway. I feel bad. Buzzing people's houses. Like, it looks like I'm... Like, imagine living in one of these houses. I guess that's a funeral home to my left. But imagine living in that house to the right and seeing some dude's head 10 inches from your window run by. Cooldown time. You see that cooldown pace? I forgot that it was cooldown time. I started running way too fast. There's a bicyclist on the sidewalk that I not really run in front of, but as soon as I notice him, I'm like, oh shit! And I just... There he is. I speed up real quick to get ahead of him. I wonder how close he would have been. Or I wonder how close he was. Let's see how fast he's moving. Like, I could have come to a stop, but I decided not to. Just take those couple extra strides ahead. Can't really tell how fast he's moving. He looks like he's going really slow. Yeah, I'm fine. I checked for car too. I checked for a car too. It's a one-way street on both these roads. This road here is... Where's my mouse? The road we just passed is a one-way going with me, and this road that I'm coming up on is a one-way going against me. But I also check both ways. It's just habit to check both ways when you hit a road. Ah, the cooldown. As you can tell, I'm breathing through the nose. Actually, I breathe through the mouth sometimes too. But I could go fully through the nose when I'm doing a cooldown. I might have taken this cooldown a little too hard. Like, I forgot that I was in a cooldown around this part. Yeah, I'm breathing. Intentionally slowing down. Run, run, run. Cooldown, cooldown, cooldown. Person? Human? No, it was a car. Does anything happen? Yes! There's a car that barely stopped at the stop sign. Actually, I almost run in the street myself. I noticed there's no car at that stop sign, so I'm like, oh, I'm good to go. Here we go. Wait a minute. That stop sign's way up there. There's no stop sign. There's no stop sign to my left right now. This stop sign is the only stop sign the car going that way has to worry about. But this car just wants to ignore the stop sign. Oh, you can't see him. He's like almost at my knee by the time I'm in the road. Like this person had no intention of stopping at this stop sign. Got that GoPro on. And that's all that happens. Later, bras.